All right, here we have another example. We are working under the same initial example, looking at the weights of newborn giraffes that had a mean weight of 125 pounds with a standard deviation of 15 pounds. Now it says, how much does a newborn giraffe weigh that falls in the 98th percentile? So a newborn giraffe, how much does a newborn giraffe weigh? So we're looking for the weight again. That falls in the 98th percentile. So 98th percentile is the given probability in this problem. And when we get to the shading piece, we'll talk about what this means. So step one is to draw our curve if we don't already have one. And on the curve, I'm going to go ahead and add my middle line so that I have that quick and easy reference for 50%. And I'm going to just slide that over a little. And then now step two is to do my shading. So 98th percentile is my given probability. So the 98 tells me that I'm going to shade 98% of my graph. That's how much I'm going to shade. And then the word percentile means area to the left. If you recall, when we talked about percentiles, that meant that 98% of the giraffes would weigh less than this weight. So 98% is going to be to the left of this weight. So 98% means I'm going to shade almost my entire graph, and I want this to be the area to the left. So for me, I'm going to start on the left, but also I know that 98% means almost all of it, and it's going to be to the left, so that would be like here, and then most of it is shaded over that way. If that works for you to shade it like that, that confuses my brain. So area to the left means I start on the left, and I keep going until I have shaded 98% of my curve. So I made it to 50, and I'm going to keep going until I get to 98%, which is almost all of it, and that's where I'm going to stop. And this is where my unknown z-score is. So that looks like about 98%. Doesn't have to be perfect. I know I needed to go past 50%, and I know I needed to go quite a ways past 50% to get to that 98%. So then step 3 is to use Excel to find the value of this z-score. So we're going to do the same thing we did in the first example. Norm.s.inverse will give us the z-score for whatever area to the left we plug in. So this is 0.98, 98%. So if I plug that in, I will get the area to the left. or I have the area to the left, and I will get the z-score for that. So I'm going to come up to Excel. I still have the z-score from the previous problem that we did. And let me make sure. Did I turn this off? No, I did not. But let me reset it. There we go. Norm.s.inverse. We shaded 98% of our curve to the left. So that is a z-score of 2.054. So the z-score is 2.054. So we can see it in the picture as well. And then the last thing we do is we plug it into our x equation. Oops. And I have another example right under this, so I know I'm running out of room. X equals 2.054 times 15 plus 125. Okay, so if a giraffe weighs 155.81 pounds, then they are in the 98th percentile for newborn giraffes. So there's another example of area to the left where you have been given the probability as a percentile.